Now, take your right leg and just float the heel 1 inch off the ground. Maintain the deep breath, maintain the length of your body. And then take the left heel and lift it up as well 1 inch. Keep everything else the same. Belly button drawing down. The spine is long. And now squeeze the heels together. And then with your palms on the ground, the backs of your shoulders on the ground, lift your legs, straight legs, towards an L-sit position. Lift them slowly. Your abs are in control. Your belly button is drawing down, right? And then once you get to the top, straighten your legs again. Curl your toes towards your face. And then just let your left leg return back to where it was. The right leg stays up. Both legs are straight. And I'm anchoring into the ground with my left heel. And I'm turning my right foot out a little bit. And I'm going to start to make some circles, drawing an O shape on the ceiling with the right leg. Try to maintain steady breath. Circle out. And then reverse the direction. It's not a large circle, but you're crossing the midline of your body. You're activating all the tiny muscles of your hips. And you're creating some stability through the core, through the other leg that's down. Keep going. And then pause in the middle, take a break, and then take your hands and interlace them behind your head. Look up at your toes. And then float the left heel up so it's just 1 inch off the ground. And then take your right foot and lower it down to meet your left one. Hold it there for a second. And then raise the right leg back up again. Both legs are straight. Elbows are reaching wide. And then lower the right leg down again. Squeeze it, hold it. And lift it back up. That's 2. And lower it down to meet the left leg for number 3. Squeeze it, hold it. Lift it back up. Lower it down. Squeeze and hold it for number 4. Lift it back up. And number 5. Lower it down. Squeeze and hold it. Lift it back up. And now lift the left leg up. And then drop the right foot down all the way to the ground this time. And we're going to drop your head down. We're going to do some hip circles with the left leg next. Now, drawing that O shape on the ceiling. And the right foot is the anchor, right? Your right glutes are engaged. And then switch directions of the circle that you're making. And then pause. Hands interlaced behind your head. Elbows wide. Right leg floats up now ever so slightly. And then lower the left one down. Squeeze and hold. And bring it back up. Lower down. Squeeze and hold. Bring it back up. That's 2. Keep on going. Lower down. Squeeze and hold. Bring it back up for 3. Lower down. Squeeze and hold. Bring it back up for 4. Last one. Down. Squeeze and hold. Lift back up for 5. Right leg up. Both knees fold in. Grab your shins. Backs of the knees. Let your head relax. And just rock back side to side. And then cross your shins one over the other and roll forward on your mat. We're going to meet in a down dog. Abs are engaged now. especially the lower abs. So you can feel the root of your thighs sort of pressing back away from the rest of your body. And your eyes, try to relax your head, but have your eyes be focused sort of right in between your hands. So you can turn your triceps down and find some strength in your arms. And then I'm going to shift your weight into your left leg and just slide your right foot up and back until you're in a three-legged dog with your hips square still. Keep them square. Really wring out the magic of pressing the left foot down into the ground to get the right foot to lift up even more. And then once you've got that as high as you can get it, then you're gonna open your hips out towards the right and let your right foot reach behind you to the corner where the ceiling meets the wall. And then you're gonna continue to follow that right foot around, come to a balance. Right foot touches the ground, and I'm gonna extend my hips and press into my left hand and reach my right hand forward. A rock star move. And then I'm going to fold in. I just swivel the hips back around and then balance. Right leg comes off the ground. Right hand meets the ground. And I'm back in my three-legged dog. And then I come back to my four-legged dog. And then I do the same thing on the side. First, set the four-legged dog, the arms, right? Because what tends to happen as soon as we get into three-legged is one of the arms is going to bend. So set it up now. Triceps in, fingertips gripping, and then slide the left foot straight up and back. Hips are square. Kick the right foot down to bring the left one up a little bit more. And then open the hips out. Keep both arms straight at first. And then as you start to follow the left foot around and down until it meets the ground, the hips extend. You step your heels down and you press into your right hand and you reach your left hand forward. And then you start to fold in. Hips slide around. Left hand meets the ground. Left foot kicks into the air. Three-legged dog, and then four-legged dog. And from here, keep those arms nice and strong. The eyes are right in between the hands. And as you start to bend your knees, flick your tailbone up. Keep looking in between your hands. Keep strengthening your arms and pulling your triceps down and arrive in this sort of like crouching squat setup with arms straight, eyes up, shoulder blades back, tailbone flicked, and knees floating just barely off the ground. And then extend your knees again. Press your hips up and back, up and back, up and back. Try not to rock forward, head over hands, but keep your head back. And then come to your squat again. Knees bend, hips lower, eyes are up. And then extend your knees again. Keep pressing into your hands so that way your head doesn't shift forward. We'll do two more. Bend the knees. Arms are straight. And then extend the knees. Keep the head back. Keep the hips back. Last one. Bend the knees. Eyes are up. And then extend the knees back to down dog. Nice. And now step in a little bit. Bend your knees. Now we're going to take from this floating quadruped position. My knees are 90 degrees. My hips are 90 degrees. Shoulders are right over my hands. I'm going to reach my knees apart as wide as they'll go. And then I'm going to squeeze my knees together as tight as I can make them. And really like there's a bug in between my knees, trying to squash it. And then I work my knees apart again. Wide, 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 wide. And then together again. Squeeze it in, squash the bug. Wide again. Bring them in again. Squash the bug. Or whatever else you might have hanging there. Go wide again. Go in again. Squeeze. One more. Almost down. Wide. In. All right. Now set up knees parallel, feet parallel, and both knees are going to rock to one side. And I'm going to lower my chest down. Back to the middle, knees to the other side. I'm going to lower my chest down. Back to the middle, to the right side, and back in. To the left side, and back in. Last time to the right. Keep those elbows pressed to your sides if you can. Back to the middle, and to the left side. Elbows locked and loaded. Back to the middle, knees down. Oh yeah.